Everybody hates fractions. In this video, I'm going to show you the basics of what a fraction is and how to work out the value of a fraction of something. This will be especially useful for your maths functional skills qualification. And hopefully by the end of the session, you'll be able to answer this question. This is a City and Guilds mock exam question for level 2 functional skills maths. Let's dive in. Let's have a look at what fraction actually is. So what is a fraction? So this is an appallingly drawn pizza, but essentially a fraction is where we've got a top number, which is known as the numerator. Let's just keep it simple, call it top number. And we've got the denominator, which is the bottom number. So top and bottom numbers. Now, the top number is basically talking about how many parts you're talking about. So if we've got an awfully drawn pizza, as we've got here, we can see we've got one slice is worth 1 out of 6. So one whole pizza has been chopped into 6 slices. 1 out of 6 is what the value of one slice is. Simple as that. So your bottom number of a fraction is always how many the whole thing has been chopped into, how many parts there are in total. So what if we need to find the value of a fraction of something? So what is 3/8 of 40, for example? Basically what you want to be doing is taking your value, and we need to essentially divide it by the bottom number. So what that is doing is it's splitting it into 8 individual parts here. So 40 divided by 8, that will give us the value of what 1 out of the 8 is. Once we've got that, we need to multiply it by the top number, and that will tell us the value of 3 out of 8. So we've got 40 divided by 8 is 5. We're going to times that by 3 to find out the value of 3 of those parts, which is 15. Okay, so we've got some practice questions. What I want you to do is have a go at these questions, pause the video, and then I want you to let me know in the comments if you got these correct or if you've got any further questions, and I'll get back to you. And then I'll go over the working out. So once you're ready, unpause the video again. So you pay £24,960 a year and pay 1/5 of your salary towards tax and national insurance. How much do you pay? So what we're looking at here then is essentially 24,960. And we're going to be dividing that by the 5, and we're not going to be multiplying it by anything because essentially we don't need to. So once you've divided it by the 5, that's giving you the value of 1/5. So you're dividing it by the 5 parts, giving you the value of one of those parts. The value of one of those parts is £4,992. Okay, so the next question, a holiday costs £1,800. There's a special offer giving 3/8 off of the price. How much is the discount worth? So we're not finding out what the new price is, we want to know how much is going to come off. So first of all, we need to divide our 1,800 into those 8 parts. And that will give us the value of what one of those parts is, which will be 225. I'll show you that on the calculator. So 1,800 divided by 8 equals 225. So we've got the value of one part. We need the value of 3 parts. So we're going to times that by 3. And that will give us the value of £675. So there's going to be £675 coming off for this particular offer. And the final one then, what is 4/5 of 690? We've got multiple choice, A, B, C or D. So 690, we're going to divide it by 5 to find out the value of one of those fifths, one of those parts. So 690 divided by 5 is 138. Now we're going to times that by 4 because we need 4 parts. What's the value of 4 parts? 4/5 here. So times that by 4, and that gives us an answer of 552, which is B. So well done if you got B there. Which just brings us back to our final little exam question, which is it's actually a bit of an approximation question, this one, as well as fractions. So we need to do a bit of rounding. So when you're doing your exam, if you ever come across the word approximate, it basically means you've got to do some rounding. It's a rounding and estimation, giving a rough answer if you like. But we'll still need to figure out what these would be in order to answer this question. So it says a stadium has a capacity for 28,000 people to watch sporting events. 21,500 people attended the event held at the stadium. Approximately how full was the stadium? So is it A, B, C or D? Have a little go at this question and then unpause your video to see the answer. Okay, so we're looking at 28,000 people and we've got all these different fractions. So what you could do is work out the fraction for all of those, or the value of all of those. So if we look at 28,000, I'm going to divide it by 3 and then times it by 2 to get the first one. That will give us 18,667. We'll round it up to whole numbers. We'll do the same again with the next one. So 28,000, divide it by 5 and then times it by 4 gives us 22,400. Do the same with the next one. So 28,000 divided by 4 times it by 3 gives us 21,000, and we're looking at 10 and 9 tenths. So for the next one, so 28,000 divided by 10 times that by 9 gives us 25,200. So the question is approximately how full was it? We can actually see 21,500 is closest to 3/4, like so. So closer to that one than it is B. There's a difference of 900 for B and difference of 500 for C, so closest to C there. But that is it. If you want to see more lessons on fractions, then do consider subscribing, and also check the video that we've got on the screen here. It'll bring you on to the next topic. Cheers, I'll see you over there.